Hello Team BaseCamp, Coach Tim here. I want to talk about sitting on your bike on the trainer. There's been some issues of saddle sores and some people having some problems with their upper body and stuff. Here's what's happening, right? The indoor trainer, the bike's a little bit different. Think about how we sit in a chair, right? What we tend to do, we work all day in the chair, is we plump into a chair and we roll our backs over, and we're sitting here on our computers and stuff like that. Now look at my back. This is rolled, and you can notice my hips are kind of L-shaped, and I'm really hunching over and wrapping. We tend to carry that onto the bike in the winter, so let me just put this aside here, and I'm going to jump on my bike. Give Kathy a little time to get over there with her video, right? We then tend to jump on our bike in the trainer, and we do the same thing. We sit down into our trainer, we roll our back, and we plop our hands on the handlebars. That really is not good form. You can see now my back is rolled, and actually my hips are almost in that L form. And the big difference here, right, indoors, when you go outdoors and you're moving down the road at 20 miles an hour, there's wind pushing back against my body. So it's unweighting my hands and my arms. When we get to the trainer, we tend to drop our hands in, heavy in the arms, and we're rounding our back because you're actually pushing back. You're pushing back against your weight because the wind is not doing it, right? And if the wind isn't pushing against it, you have to do it. Now what happens is that gets us into this rounded back. I'm overemphasizing this rounded back, right? There's two drills I want us to work on that will straighten your back, make you stronger in the bike, and actually help for things probably like saddle sores. So, just being on, the first drill is called standing flat back. So all I want you to do is put your pedals at 3 and 9, stand on your bike like this, right? We all tend to stand like this. But here's what I want you to do. Slightly flex your knees, and I want you to point your butt out the back. See what I'm doing? I'm pointing my butt out the back, right? Now instead of sitting back into the saddle, sit straight down by bending your knees. See what I just did? So I'm standing, I'm pointing my butt back, and now I'm not going to change that angle of my hips. I'm going to sit down by bending my knees, then pedal. And if your pedal stroke is, you're going to feel some different pressure points. It should move pressure off your sit bones and actually a little more forward. It'll actually give you a better connection to your pedal stroke and will feel like your saddle got shorter, actually. Trust me, try it, you'll see. So, let's just go over that. We tend to just sit on our bikes, we're rounding our backs. Look at my back right now, it's rounded, right? A lot of people think this kind of straight is neutral, but the reality is it's not, it's rounded. So I'm gonna stop every once in a while, just try it, just pedal your normal way, right? Nice and relaxed. Then stop at 3 and 9, stand, stick your butt out, right? Collapsing that hip, getting the right hip angle, sit down by bending your knees. Now pedal. You will feel a significant difference. So that's one, stand butt back, right? Stand butt back. That's one drill. Every once in a while on the trainer, just redo it to help train your brain. The second one is, okay, so you're riding along, you're in your hunchback position, Rebecca named it the curious turtle. I used to call it a turtle. Imagine you're a turtle and you just kind of shrunk into your shell and your head is coming out. So here's my head. I want you to elongate your spine. So think about stretching this, right? Elongate your spine by moving your head up towards the ceiling in the same angle as your back. So up here. So if you watch me do it, I'm here. I want to elongate my spine, stretch my neck, and get my head as tall as possible. Now, if you were watching that on the video, two things happened. One, it neutralized my back. You could see it actually began to curve this way more. This is the neutral position for your back. That's not neutral. This is neutral. It put my hips at a better angle on the bike, and actually it opened up my chest. When you elongate your spine, when you're that turtle, it opens up your chest, which will also help your breathing. So another drill that we've been doing in our morning group rides is be the curious turtle. I know that's kind of funny. That's Rebecca's influence. But basically, you're rolling along, you're forgetting your position, and you round your back and elongate. Okay, hope that helps. Sorry about the AirPod drop there. Talk to you soon.